rest of myself. Somebody cast a vote because I've elected to fail. So how can I be woke when I slept on myself? Dying to live, crying for help. I try to forgive, but not what I felt. Stuck inside programs, tuned in by the looms, lost on the hallway that leads to no rooms, feeling like I'm serving no purpose, hoping the more that I learn, recurve the dirt shit with my self-worth. Usher past mistakes into the furnace and let it burn, because nothing can match my fire, nothing can bring me higher. Show you the drive all summer, by winter I made it retire. How can I face the facts if my whole back's to the prior? I want to open my mind without the aid of a lighter, trying to be one to inspire. I hope you know you roll under overcast, understand me and boots, so you're never gonna last. And this is the truth, if I make a rainstorm, my rain ain't wasn't proof. Life is a riddle, so take care of your suit. I ain't still pick your pocket, they just give me the loot. My jaw memory lapse, then they give me the loot. This my year, watch me hit the target door of opportunity. I'm about to unlock it. Got so much in store and I never had to bargain. Don't worry about what I'm smoking. They say we full of hot air, but they trying to poke us just to fill in the quota. Forget that you ain't with it. You only feel the pride if it ain't give you a high. Take a sober look inside. You become very surprised that you carry a light. It is not very in size. It is not very in height. Please do not play your demise. The petrified with sights that are envisioned at night. Never can service is bright. The problems of being tight with those not being right. Despite losing everything, never gave up the fight. To bite a humble pie and make you wonder why you ever saw it black and white for the appetite.
That's what's up.
Looking in my mirror, took me by surprise. I can't help but see you running often through my mind. Helpless like a baby, sensual disguise. I can't help but love you. Skin better all the time. I'm not crawling no more, but I don't know if I'm quite running it yet. At least my soul's healing. One foot at a time, right? As long as the marathon continues, my son will have a healthy time when I pass him the baton, right? I'm digging the greatness that's being demanded from me. I'm treasuring it. I'm struggling with self-confidence, self-discipline, but I'm finding some pleasure in it. My regrets are lessening a bit, a little less stress in my abdomen, listening to God's answers as I'm asking him questions like, can I quit? I'm not perfect, but love me. Letting off some of the pressure I put on myself to let up some of my self-esteem, traveling on a better train of thought, making my ride a little closer to my dreams, becoming more than what I've seen, becoming more than what I've seen. Character with depth, like Johnny Insane playing Willy Wonka or Pirate of the Caribbean, overcoming being scared to death of just being seen. With my heart beating through my sleeve because I don't know if you believe I'm somebody who's been redeemed. I right my wrongs, but I'm a villain on paper. I prefer the term anti-hero because I save myself when I stop looking for a savior. I'm not perfect, but I'm loving me. Most High knows I want to be clean like Grand Rapids water before they put the fluoride in it. Maybe I'm just a product of being my least soothing and most sore-eyed critic. I want to be seen like all my movies based on true stories. Film me from the heart and not necessarily my glories. Getting tired of being poor me. Grew up being called corny, but God said it was wrong being amazing the way I planned it and bugging it. This pesticide switch is going to eat at your foundation, leaving falling an easy target. You got to keep on my armor at all times, not just at harvest. Thinking about it all wrong. All right, guys, that's what you call it. I'm not perfect, but I'm loving it. I graduated high school early at 16 with a 2.0 the UC average. I'm just an underachieving genius with a late spurt of growth. I'm just another broke rapper whose spirit doesn't reflect his banknotes. I'm just a starving artist who passed on purpose. Mirror on the wall. Am I perfect? Am I worth it? Did I put enough work in? Differentiating voices between a phoenix and a serpent. Like, yes, you could rise, bloom, create beauty from ashes, or nah. You just another dirty weed returned to the earth bed, speaking of which. Overactive sacral chakra had me fucking both sexes late night because I was too hurt, too impatient, too much touched as a child, too feeling the blame to be anything of what I thought was a man worthy of a wife. Porn added another layer of beating myself up out of strife, creating my own propaganda, turning everyone around me into props in this stage of life. But really, I just want to take a propaganda out of Mother Goose's mind and intertwine it to the fruitfulness is right. I've been so out of bounds and crossed so many lines, I thought I'd disqualify myself from being your type. To be honest, I'm just grateful to be alive. Love my son another day as I watch him rise and know where I stand in spite of my shortcomings and mistakes and decide. I'm not perfect, but I'm loving me. That's peace right there. I'm trying to exercise love to myself, have a relationship with myself, unlearn old things and make new things normal and fairly plain. Example, like wearing good underwear every day. Ones that's not too big and don't jump in every way. Socks that ain't extra stretch. Used to making it work, but it's not quite set. Holes not quite big enough and still be ignored. Long sleeves, but the sleeves still short. I ain't wear 3/4. Wardrobe, we need a divorce. I wouldn't dare wear clothes that I wouldn't bestow the honor of being folded, but I seem to wear you in between silent mental scoldings. You started off with such a comfy clothes. Used to wear you out a week straight and still feel just as cozy. I mean, I happily paid that price for you to be with me. But now I treat you like you being on me is something you own. Am I just using you as a form of identity? A cover for how I really feel when I'm naked? A defense mechanism to help me fake it? But these fabrications don't fit quite right. In hindsight, it seemed fine to be defined by the brand names I was in 20-something years in my family jeans, and I'm still trying to break them. My age and shoe size was the same until I was 16. Becoming familiar with bigger defeat, I was happy to get a pair once a year, knowing my mother had other mouths to feed. It inspired me to put aside my needs and do the best I can to build a home out of my deeds. I'm a thread with threads that ain't cut from the same cloth. What you bank on paying attention to will take toll on you. Everything costs. With no comforter, I lay in that bed I made, becoming familiar with the fabric of my reality. I tried to make my mark, but I seem to tend to stay under these blanket statements, succumbing to insanity. Trying to manage these thread counts through bodily placement. Better I'm counting sheep hunting. Caught in between the sheets of a deep word, allowing me to be entitled to a body of work that doesn't develop overnight. Displaying faith in my pen, drawing a line between my vision and your oversights. I can tell with my first eyes the first time seeing Phoenix wings take flight. How odd. Most intellects do not believe in God, but they feel just the same. Only on legs grow when opposing sentences, messages sent tense to air, but as an actual matter of fact, this subject is too divinely predicated for you humbly not to ask for repentance. Who does he think he is? A God! That's what I said. That's that. Contemplating ways to keep my love simple. Often in my head of what to say, why to say, when to say, how to say, go that way, go this way. To hear your voice for no reason, I spring to your call in any season. Your fire is warm with potential to burn, like summer rain for you I yearn as the heat endures. No question I'm a winner when you give others the cold shoulder, being the rock when the wind blows. Your love's making me bold. Green with belief in this love like a child, the first time seeing magic. My beautiful poetry, if nobody's around turn morning wood into a whole happy home. You can turn morning wood into a whole happy home for me. Ironic that you found adoring me with the right set of keys, setting me free, unlocking more of me. What was the ceiling for us apart is just the floor beneath our feet for we. I love decorating the walls and sometimes breaking your fourth. I set my housewarming gift for you in your room down the hall. It's a cup in your favorite color and a full heart decor for